Happy New Year to all. Today's topic is very important for every one of us, not even for the students, to anyone who wanted to make the year very happening and all, and who wanted to make that when the year is end, we should feel very proud that we have done something actually. So, how to make the new year plan? Then that's not I'm going to discuss right now here. This year, like supposed to be, we used to say that this is my new year resolution. This is what I'm going to do. But end of the year, when we reflect, we have seen that many things I thought, but I could not do it. So, where when I have taken the class of the students and all, that time I have understood that we all will think that we have to do this much of things, but why we are unable to do, because a micro level of distribution the work and micro level of making the timetable, there we are lagging. So how to make the new year resolution so that end of the year you can achieve it, there only I wanted to put some glance. So please make a note of that when I'm telling about that, so that you could just do that. First, have the proper breakup in which area you wanted to just do work for entire year. Like supposed to be for me, I have noted down like that my health, first priority is my health, because nowadays we could understand the lifestyle, the stressful environment is a part of our life, but keeping the health in the priority, that is very important. So the first thing I have written like that, my new year resolution is towards the health. But how to achieve that, that also I need to work here. For that also, daily task I have given, like one time supposed to be 5:30 to 6:30, the yoga, whatever happens I will be doing the yoga. And at least weekly 3 times I have to do the meditation in night time, that also I have written. Meanwhile, I have written like Wednesday and Thursday, I will be going on the fruit fast. In a such a way, with the time and day, I have written it. So what will happen by default when I am doing and all? So obviously, I will be achieving to my health. A part of that also, I have written like going for some trekking and all, going for the environment, nature in the morning walk and all. Every day, minimum 3 to 4 liters of water, and that timing also you need to have a mention it. So what will happen, automatically you will be finding that you're working on health actually. So please give that task also. The next part is family, because we know that family, whatever we are doing, most of us we think first the family actually. So for the family, what you are doing, the daily task you need to write down. Obviously, we all used to be busy, but what time you are spending the quality time, whether with your daughter, whether with your parents, whether you, with your spouse, and whoever is there. So here we have to just make a note of that also. What time you are really spending some quality time with your family member, whether having the meal together, switching off the TV, and you are talking for the half an hour. Otherwise, the today's task you people can discuss with each other. That is very important. Please finalize that time also. Then coming to the third point, which is very important for everyone, the learning and the study. For the student, study is very important. But generally, what happens, we will be writing, I will study for 5:30 to 9:30. No, not like that way. Monday at what time which subject? Tuesday at what time which subject? Wednesday at what time which subject? It means 5 days only you study, but only study for the 1 to 2 subjects instead of everything. Homework is the other things. Homework is not the study part. What we have to study, which book we have to take at what time. This is very micro level of planning is very important here. So this is which we need to understand, because in the 10th standard we have seen the students are taking too much of pressure. The reason is why, because they don't know how to do the planning in the micro level, in which date, in which month, how much the syllabus they have to cover. So these are the things very important, which we need to have the practice as soon as possible, to not to have the stress in the future. Apart of that, that's very important, the learning doesn't mean that only with the textbooks we will get. Learning can be happen with when you talk to the right person in your life. Learning can be happen when you follow some good whether the motivational speaker, whether you can follow to the your role model and all. So just try to listen to them, try to follow them, what they are asking to do in your daily life. So that's very important, because it will really help you to improve your standard of the learning. That is very important. Apart of that, which is very important, skill. When we talk about the skill, as we all are aware of that, 21st century skills are the part of our life. where we need to understand whether we are updated or not, whether I'm learning something else or not. Supposed to be, if I feel that I love to learn the music, whether I love to go for the trekking and all. For that, what the skill I need to adapt. So these are the things very, very, very important. Please learn one skill where you are interested, where you feel that you love to do that actually. So the one, try to have end of the year at least one two special skill where you could just work on that to achieve. End of the year you should feel very happy, this year I have learned this thing, something new and all, and participate for that also. Because understand, when you don't participate, when you don't exhibit, how you will can understand that whether you have learned something or not. That's the reason participation is very important. Whether we got encouragement or whether we got the appreciation or not, that is not important. More than that, participation is very, very important. So do participate in such type of skills where you are very interested. Apart of that, very important is what, whether we are the students, whether whoever we are, we know that the friends are the part of our life. But here this year, just let us to just make the resolution also, what type of friends are important for us. If I have the friend, if I'm not learning with my friend a new good habits, with my friends I'm not learning any good skill, with my friend I'm not uplifting my character and personality, can I say that my friends and me are doing something? No. So please change your environment also. If you wanted to be with your friend, at least you try to change them, or they also can just try to change you if some behavior in a certain ways are there which is not at all good for you. So please have the friends who can groom you, have the friends who can really uplift your character. That is very, very, very important, to have the good person around you. And obviously we will get a lot of influence by our friends. And very, very important that at least try to just figure out which are the area you want some achievement end of the year, because we need to cheer for ourselves. Within the study, if your percentage is 50%, please come to the 70%. In the skill also, suppose we are learning dancing, music, karate, whatever, writing, painting, coding, whatever, what should be the achievement, how many times you should participate for that. So these are the category which you need to figure out how to do. So when you are making the resolution, when you are making the timetable, that time you need to just figure out in a proper rubrics actually. Keep health, family, learning, study, everything should be, and just mention the date on daily ways, how are you going to do, and just see how wonderfully slowly with this small task, daily task, you will be achieving so many things instead of working on one day only. And I hope that this year is going to be the one of the best year of your life. Let us to just start working from now onwards. Thank you so much again. Happy New Year.